What's up everybody, it's Mighty Joe W here, and today I'm excited to show the tutorial of how I made the Flappy Bird instrumental. I am no professional, but I am going to show what I do know in Logic Pro, how I put this beat together, my thought process behind it, and hopefully something I show you in here could help. So the very first thing I did with this was the easy part. I pulled out my phone, pulled out Flappy Bird, and I started to play. Then I set my camera up and recorded the video and audio, so I was able to get the coin sound. So what I did with this was found based on the based on that I found the tempo that it fits. So I put it at 185 and then just cut the sample and looped it over and over. And then the only other sound in the game is basically when you run into the pipe and you lose, it makes a sound. And I know I want to use that, so I put that at the end of every phrase. So as you can see right here. So that was all I did initially, and then I was going to be done for the night because it was late, but I kept thinking about it, so I was like, let me at least get some drums on here. So sometimes I start a track with the drums, sometimes I start with the music by playing chords and seeing which direction I want to go. So for this one, I started out after the sample with the drums, and I knew this was going to be easy because the more simple seems like it gets a better reaction. So as long as you put a kick, a snap, and a bass in there, people seem to like it. So first, added a kick, just simple. Add a snap. And then what I like to add in a lot of my tracks is a ride cymbal. And then I also like to put a shaker. Put a shake in the background. Here, let me mute the sample. So that was basically my drum pattern. And then, like I said, add a BD bass. I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but that's what's going out throughout the whole track, that bass that gives it that sound. So what I did with the bass, with the BD bass, is the actual sample, the keys are G and C. I'll play it for you with a piano. It's basically a G and a C. Whoops. So I know I wanted to build it around C, and I like doing songs in minor. So I built a song basically in C minor. So the bass is going C, D flat, C. Alright, so that was the drums, and based off of the drums and the bass, that's how I knew I was going to do for the rest of the song. So let me go again to the bass. So that's a C, D flat, and a C. So let me play all that together and then show you how the music came into. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. So that was pretty easy putting those drums together. So then for the music, again I was building everything in C minor. So the chords I was playing is just a C minor triad, which is a C, E flat, and a G. So let me just show you what I did with the strings. I added some pianos here and there, some guitar. So actually, hold on. The first thing I added was, this is a synth that does the same thing that the bass does. So I added that synth, and I added a C triad with the strings, and that's what's dominant throughout the whole track. So again, that is a C, E flat, and a G. Let me get that muted. So yeah. So that's all I was doing with that. Get that to play. You see a piano right here. What I do? Probably just hit a C or something. Yeah. Piano, I just hit a C. So then for the rest of the track, it was just adding different sounds here and there. Like I love using leads because it just has that smooth sound. Right here. Get back to the lead right here. So that is a, what did I hit? So that's the E flat. That's the E flat and then the C, and then I just move the modulation to make it. So yeah, I love using leads, but again, I try to keep these tracks simple because you don't want to get too musical. Now, for me, I'm always fighting between keeping it simple and making it musical. So really the only switch up that I did was when I go up a half step to D flat and I do a D flat run. So that's just kind of a scale in D flat, and the chords I'm hitting is a D flat major chord. So let me go ahead and play everything together. Play this bad boy. So you can hear the strings going. That's that C minor. You hear the drums, you hear the sample. There's that lead, which is an E flat to a C. And then we're about to go to a D flat major chord with the run. Now all of these runs are just different sounds. Different sounds, and all the runs are in C minor. Then go back to that D flat run. Let me see exactly what I did. So I'm starting on a E flat. I'm going E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, F, E flat, D flat, C, A flat. I mean B flat, A flat, F. Oops. So that's the track in a nutshell, and I hope that, again, I hope you learn from it. And yeah, that's the Flappy Bird track. It's gotten a lot of good feedback. I'm happy about that, and I will plan to do more, and hopefully these tutorials will get better. They'll get more focused and more precise, and I can just continue to bring you quality and help you be more creative and learn how to do other things. Thank you for watching. It's Mighty Joe W, and I'm out. Peace out.